Today I followed my plan on every single trade. I checked all my criteria for stock selection, especially relative volume. I honored all my stops. I didn't revenge trade, and I still lost money. Nobody tells you about days like this when you're learning to trade. Welcome to my channel. My name is Raven. This is Trade with Raven. I am a new trader, a new momentum trader, and welcome to my channel. Come along, subscribe, follow me to join my journey. So today is a really weird day for me. This recap is going to be more about the emotional and psychological impacts of trading than the actual trading that I did today. If you want to watch some of my live trading, I live streamed from 7 to 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time this morning, so you could catch like the first third of my training session. I usually trade from about 7 to 10 a.m. But I'm not really going to go over my trades specifically today. I'm just going to talk about what I did and the impact that it had on me personally and my psychology going into the week. So there are two kinds of red days. Red days where you break your rules and the losses are on you, and red days where you follow your plan and the market didn't cooperate, or maybe it's just honestly because I'm new. Maybe there's something I missed. Maybe there's something I didn't see. So part of the reason why I wanted to start live streaming more is so that I could get feedback on my trades live. Well, anyway, today was the second kind of day. I followed all my rules and it didn't work out. So the frustration of a disciplined red day is very, very real and valid, and also completely different than the shame of an undisciplined one. Learning to tell the difference has been something that I am learning, and I have learned over the last year. I'm learning now. And today was a lesson. Okay, so I guess I will go over the trades a little bit. I took 6 trades today, and I was planning on only trading bull flag pullbacks unless I saw something really obvious. So my first 4 trades were bull flag pullbacks, and then I did a micro pullback and a gap and go right at the market open. Okay, I had with each trade, I was really patient. I looked at all my criteria for stock selection, which are stock between $1 and $10. I mean, 1 and 20, but I like the ones between $1 and $10 best. A stock with a float of under 20 million, a stock with relative volume 5 times more than the 50-day average, and I like to see that the price has gapped up more than 10% over the previous day's close. And lastly, of course, a news catalyst. All of these had news catalysts. So all of the stocks, well, there were 3 of them, PFSA, RENX, and WBUY. They all met my criteria for stock selection. Step 1 accomplished. I was looking for very specific setups. I was being conservative, looking for bull flag pullbacks. My first trade was my best trade. If I had stopped there, I would have been up $30. So let's take a look, I guess. We will look at some of the specific trades. So yep, I got in a little late. I pulled back here. I got in a little late, but I was waiting for the confirmation of the volume bar. Okay, and then I got in and I scooted up. Where is the... I can't see the red arrow that shows where I sold, but down here, I sold at 180. Okay. So, interesting. Must be buried in here somewhere. Okay. So you can see that, especially on this trade, the price action was above the 9 EMA, above the 20 EMA, above VWAP. The MACD was green. Everything was looking good to go, and I got the trade. Awesome. However, let's see the next trade. You know, my confidence was feeling pretty good after that trade. I felt like that was pretty clean. This one was pulling back, pulling back, pulling back. And here I was looking for the candle, first candle to make a new high. I bought here and it bottomed out. And the volume was increasing. And the only thing is the MACD was on its way down, but that's because, you know, it was a pullback. Yeah, but the MACD was still green. So you can see that I did follow all my criteria when it was time to get out at my stop, which I set at 10 cents a share on each stock. I did get out. I got some slippage in either direction, but I did get out by selling on the bid. And I think the overarching theme of today's post is that it's so frustrating to do everything right and still come up short. I feel like this is a theme that sometimes I've noticed that what's happening in my trading life is mirroring what's happening in my real life. And everyone has had days like that where you're trying, you're doing all the right things, and you're still coming up short. And I think that is the kind of trading day that I had. The temptation that you have on days like this is to just question, why am I even doing this? What am I doing? Like, I'm doing the right thing and I'm still coming up short. So now I'm going to play devil's advocate to my own my own argument, the premise of my own video, but I'm a new trader. Maybe I didn't do everything right. I don't know everything, obviously. So that's possible. Maybe there's something that I missed. But as far as the fundamentals go, I did do everything right. However, one red day doesn't invalidate your entire strategy. It's one data point, okay? And even the top traders are working with, you know, accuracy ratios that are like, you know, they're right about 2/3 of the time. Okay, that right there is saying that if you're right 2/3 of the time, you're doing well. Now, my accuracy here is terrible. My accuracy has been terrible the last couple of weeks, which is ironic since I started the channel. But some of those losses came from breaking my rules. Those were fixable losses. The ones today, honestly, I feel like I made good decisions going in. And there was some indecision in the market today. You know, it wasn't like a hot day. So, you know, some of the losses might have come from trading. Okay, so let me, this is not a super long video today because honestly, I didn't have a lesson. I guess the lesson is that there are going to be red days even if you do everything right. So let's go over it. Let's do a recap. A disciplined red day is going to show that your results are working. I mean, your system is working even when your results aren't working. And we have to remind ourselves that it's not necessarily the goal to win every day. The goal is to follow the plan every day. Okay, we are inevitably going to have red days. We are inevitably going to have red trades. Today I did that. I've been working really hard on divorcing the decisions from the result, and today I made good decisions. With the information that I had at the time and the level of experience that I have, I made good decisions. And I didn't get the result I wanted today. Some days I'm going to make terrible decisions and still get a good result, but those days I love. However, tomorrow is a brand new session. I have a chance all over again to sit down and make good decisions using my plan, using my setups. Um, and I'm actually going to live stream tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. So if you're interested in that, follow along. And if you've ever done everything right and still lost, I would love to hear from you. I would love some constructive feedback and just some feedback in general. I'm sure those of you who are new to trading have had this experience. Anyway, I'm also over on Substack. I'm posting on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays over there on my weekly goals. And I will see you tomorrow. Trade smart.